What is going on, guys? Today we are reviewing all of MyProtein's protein powders and flavors. I got them all right here. I got casein, I got whey. Those are the only two types. I got a ton of flavors. Every single one of these bags is a different flavor, and we're gonna go through all of them. I have tried all of these over the past few weeks, few months. I know what they all taste like plain. I know what they taste like in recipes. So I'm here to review all these for you because you guys asked for it and I got you guys. So you guys don't have to, bite the bullet and get stuck with a flavor you might not like. I got you. I'll bite the bullet for you. And guys, this is not sponsored in any way. I bought all these with my own money. If some of these flavors are bad, I'll be honest with you. If they're good, I'll be honest with you, so you guys can stick to the good ones. Forget about the bad ones, because it is risky buying a big bag of protein. Like, this is 11 pounds. You don't want to get stuck with a bad flavor, so I got you guys. Let's break all these down, and let's talk about protein powder. But first, let me get rid of my head between these bags, because that is not fun to talk like that, and I'm gonna clear up this table. I cleared up all the bags. So today we are going to be talking about the following flavors: Unflavored Whey, Unflavored Casein, Chocolate Smooth, Chocolate Brownie, Birthday Cake, Marshmallow Cereal, Fruity Cereal, Salted Caramel, and Cookies and Cream. Those are all the flavors we will be talking about today, which is basically like every single flavor that MyProtein offers here in America. So yeah, I know in the UK you guys have way more flavors. I am jealous, but in America we do not have nearly as much as you guys. We also don't have the sauces and the syrups and all the crazy stuff that MyProtein offers there. A little bit jealous, but it's okay. And again, this is not sponsored. I bought all these because I figured if I buy them and they're bad, then you guys don't have to all spend your money on it and buy them. You guys can learn from me and learn from my mistakes, learn from my decisions. And for all these, I didn't buy any sample packets. I bought a proper size bag because I wanted to use every single one of these protein powders multiple times. I wanted to use it in different recipes. The first time you try a flavor, it's gonna be good no matter what because you're excited to try it. But I wanted to see, am I gonna get bored of these if I have them a few days in a row, if I have them every single morning? So let's get started. The first one I'm gonna talk about is Chocolate Brownie. Why? Because I bought an 11-pound bag of it. Do you see this bag? It is the size of my torso. It is ginormous, my head compared to the bag. This bag is huge. And how much is left in it? Not a lot. I have had this for months and I've gone through it like a madman. Clearly, this is definitely a flavor I recommend just because it's a neutral chocolate flavor. It says chocolate brownie. What does it taste like? Chocolate. It doesn't taste like a brownie, but that's okay. It's just a good chocolate neutral base to have. I don't drink protein shakes. I don't just mix protein powder and water or protein powder and milk. Like, no. That is not the way I like to get my protein in because that's just boring and that just doesn't fill me up at all. It doesn't satiate me one little bit. I don't want to drink a boring protein shake. So I always use these in recipes. Every single one of these I've used in cream rice. So I know the actual flavor of the protein powder because cream of rice is bland. And so I put a scoop of this in cream of rice. It smells like hot cocoa mix. You know that Swiss mix hot cocoa mix? It kind of smells like that. It gives me that vibe. Does it taste like it? A little bit, but it mostly just tastes like chocolate. So yeah, if you want a chocolate protein powder, solid option, chocolate brownie. Next up is Chocolate Smooth. That's what it looks like from the inside. It is a little darker than the chocolate brownie. Chocolate Smooth and chocolate brownie, they taste basically identical, but the chocolate brownie smells a little bit better. If you want a chocolate protein powder, I would go with chocolate brownie, but if that's not available and you only have chocolate smooth, just get chocolate smooth because it's gonna be basically the same thing. It tastes exactly the same. They're both just chocolate protein powders. The chocolate brownie just smells better. It smells more chocolatey. I would say this tastes kind of like the chocolate in those snack pack pudding cups, those single serve chocolate pudding cups. This gives me more of those vibes and the chocolate brownie gives me more hot cocoa vibes. Unflavored Casein. This, I would say it's great for baking. I use this in a lot of recipes where I want to use protein powder instead of flour, and I'll use some casein, some whey, and unflavored, it's neutral. It doesn't taste bad, doesn't taste good. It just tastes like nothing, but it's a powder that you could put in recipes to add protein to it. So unflavored casein, would I recommend you buy this? Probably not, unless you're gonna make a ton of recipes using casein and you don't want any flavor. But most of the recipes you're gonna make are probably gonna be dessert recipes and you might want just a vanilla flavor. So just get that instead. Unflavored whey though, I don't have the bag anymore because I bought it a while ago and I finished it, but unflavored whey do not get it. The unflavored casein is fine. It just tastes like nothing. But the unflavored whey has a weird grainy taste to it. It doesn't taste good and it smells terrible. It smells like dead fish. It's so bad. I do not recommend you get the unflavored whey. I did not enjoy it at all. It was a struggle to get through that bag, but the unflavored casein, pretty good. Now we're up to the 2 cereal flavors. When I saw this, I was like, let's go, cereals. I like cereal and I want cereal flavors, and it just sounded really exciting. Fruity cereal and marshmallow cereal. You want to see how these look? That is fruity cereal. Look at those chunks of fruity pebbles in there. Oh wait, there are none. If you were wondering, none of these protein powders have mix-ins. Like the cookies and cream isn't gonna have pieces of Oreos in it. No, it's just, they're all powders that are flavored. You're not getting any crunchy little pieces mixed into your protein powder. No, you're just getting protein powder. They all pretty much are the same color. The chocolate ones are brown and the other ones are not brown. They're like white or creamish. And marshmallow cereal, ready? Looks basically exactly like fruity cereal. But that's just how MyProtein does it. Fruity cereal, let's start here. Fruity Pebbles? Nope. Fruit Loops? Nope. Trix? Yes. That's what this tastes like. This has that Trix lemon lime vibe to it. And I do not trust that silly Trix rabbit. So, kind of scared. But this stuff is really good if you want a fruity tasting protein powder. Anytime you're using fruit and you need protein powder to go along with fruit, this is amazing. Great in shakes like fruit smoothies, ice creams that have a fruit base. Amazing. And also in oatmeal, in cream rice, really good tasting protein powder. But the best way to use this is if you're gonna be having a protein cereal kind of thing and you wanna make that milk for that cereal have more protein, you put a scoop of this in, you mix it with some almond milk, you pour it in a bowl, you put your cereal in it or puffed rice or whatever you want. Great way to eat cereal and use this as a cereal milk. So yes, I would recommend this, but the thing is it's not very versatile, right? If you're feeling chocolatiness, this is not gonna be the protein powder for that day. Versus a vanilla, you could just add cocoa powder to it and it would go well, but this, it wouldn't work. And then marshmallow cereal. I was excited for this because Lucky Charms and the marshmallows in Lucky Charms, basically the only good part of Lucky Charms. My expectations were this better taste like Lucky Charms marshmallows, and it met my expectations. It hit it perfectly. This literally gives me Lucky Charms vibes immediately. I really like this protein powder. I would say it's a good replacement for vanilla. So it is a very neutral base. You use it in a lot of recipes, and instead of that vanilla taste that vanilla protein powder would give you, this is gonna give you a little bit of marshmallowy taste. I recommend this for sure. If you're looking for a replacement for vanilla, I would say try out marshmallow cereal. Birthday cake. Birthday cake flavored things are amazing. This does not smell like birthday cake at all. It kind of just smells like vanilla. And the sprinkles in this, there are 0 sprinkles in this. Is it giving me a birthday cake flavor? I would say not really. It's more of an oversweet vanilla. The only time I use it is if I add a ton of vanilla extract to this and I'm using it in oatmeal or cream rice. Then it's okay, but overall, I don't recommend. It tastes like an oversweet vanilla with a very, very faint taste of artificial birthday cake. So basically, not an actual fresh baked birthday cake, no. I'm talking about the birthday cake that come in plastic packages that sit on grocery store shelves. This probably tastes similar to that. Very artificial, not a natural, good tasting birthday cake. But what is birthday cake? Like, is there such thing as a natural birthday cake? I don't think so. All birthday cakes are probably an artificial taste, but this, it didn't hit for me. So this is closer to a bad cake than a birthday cake. Cookies and cream. As soon as I smell it, cream, cream, cream. Amazing smell. Super white. Cookies and cream. So I think this should be called cream and cream because cookies, absolutely no taste of cookies. It literally just tastes like cream, but I really, really enjoy this protein powder. It is a great base. I love using this in anything that would require vanilla because this just adds a creamy component to anything I use it in. This tastes so good in smoothies, in protein ice creams. If you throw fruit with this, amazing. Strawberries in this, it literally tastes like strawberries and cream. I love this protein powder. This is one of my favorite ones. I will definitely always be having this around because I think this is the perfect base. Yes, you can get bored of it a little bit because it's always adding that creamy component that you might not want in every single recipe. I would keep getting this over vanilla just because I like that creamy taste in most of my recipes, and it just adds a richness. It just adds something creamy that I wouldn't get with another protein powder. So this, cookies and cream, no. Cream and cream, yes. Literally tastes like cream. It tastes like the inside of an Oreo, the cream part of an Oreo, which is kind of the best part of an Oreo, right? Cookies and cream. Do I recommend it? Absolutely. I love this flavor and I think you will too. And the last one, the one I saved for the very end, is salted caramel. Why? Because I really think this is the best MyProtein flavor and it is so delicious. If I close my eyes and taste this, salted caramel. It has a light brown color to it, a darker creamy color. It smells like caramel. It tastes absolutely amazing. If you're a fan of caramel, or caramel. Do you say caramel? No, it's caramel, so fix that. If you're a fan of salted caramel, you will absolutely love this protein powder. It is so good. If you're new to MyProtein and you want to get a starter flavor, I would definitely recommend you get salted caramel because you won't be disappointed. Some of the other flavors could be hit or miss, but this one is a hit always. This and cream of rice or oatmeal, oh my God, it is amazing. It's so good. This plus cream of rice and using coffee instead of water is so good. It's literally like a caramel macchiato cream rice bowl that I literally have it in my fridge. This is salted caramel protein powder plus coffee plus cream of rice. You see that color? It is amazing. It is so good. If you haven't seen my overnight cream of rice video, watch that video. It is amazing, but this is literally what I eat for breakfast every single day. It is overnight cream of rice. I put a scoop of protein powder, cream of rice, mix it up, heat it so it fluffs up like a cake, and then I put it in my fridge, and then the next day it's like a cold breakfast cake. So delicious, and I've done this with every single flavor of protein powder, and the best one is salted caramel. There's nothing better than a hit of nuttiness and saltiness in the morning, and this gives you that in the cream rice. I absolutely love it, and I eat it every single morning. So the two areas of protein powder, there's chocolate, and there's a neutral vanilla plain taste. If you want a chocolate protein powder, I recommend chocolate brownie, and if you want a neutral protein powder, then either cookies and cream or marshmallow cereal. Cookies and cream if you're more into that creaminess, that Oreo cream vibe. And if you don't want that in all of your protein powder recipes or drinks or whatever you use your protein powder for, then marshmallow cereal. In terms of just taste, salted caramel is number 1, cookies and cream is number 2, and number 3 is probably chocolate brownie. Those are my top 3. Let's talk about pros and cons of MyProtein. So pros, number 1, price. These are all so affordable. You can always find a really, really good discount code. Find a MyProtein sponsored athlete. There are a lot of them, and just use their discount code. If you can't find a discount, trust me, you're not looking hard enough because it is so easy to find one. Just search up MyProtein discount or go to any MyProtein sponsored athlete. They will have a discount code. The second thing, flavors. I really like that MyProtein has a lot of flavors, and instead of buying a different brand of protein powder like Optimum Nutrition Gold Standard, which these guys make a really good tasting protein powder and I really enjoy it. But the thing is, MyProtein is so much cheaper. I could buy a bunch of different flavors from MyProtein in smaller bags of it, and it would be cheaper than buying a big tub of this. So, I mean, more flavors, more versatility. You get to enjoy more flavors every day. You can just switch things up and throw your taste buds on a wild ride. And so it's just better than buying a big tub of one flavor. Or if you really want a big tub, then just get the big size bulk bags for MyProtein and it's gonna save you a lot of money. PPS, price per scoop. Another pro, all the flavors are the exact same calories. I know other brands, depending on the flavor you buy, the protein powder can be a completely different set of macros and calories. Some standard flavors like vanilla for some brands will be like 110 calories, 120 calories, and then you get something like cookies and cream or Oreo or some crazy flavor and it's 150 calories, 160 calories. I'm just like, what? Did you take the vanilla and just add an Oreo cookie to it? Like you just added 40 calories to vanilla? I could have just done that myself. I'm not a fan of that. I think it's a pro that all the wheys are 100 calories and 18 grams of protein, and the caseins are 110 calories and 23 to 24 grams of protein depending on the flavor. And the last pro is you can buy casein and whey separately. You don't have to buy a whey casein blend. You can buy just whey, just casein, and then mix it yourself. Of course, you can do this with other brands that just have just whey and just casein, but I like that because, you know, sometimes I just need whey. Sometimes I want that thickness from the casein. Sometimes I want a 50-50 blend. Sometimes I want 75% casein, 25% whey. Sometimes I want it the other way around. You know, it does not matter because if you have separate bags, then you can use as much casein and as much whey as you want. So in recipes, how it works is casein typically absorbs a lot of moisture, keeps things super moist, but it doesn't fluff up as much as whey. It doesn't, you know, bake and rise the same way. Whey rises a lot, but things get dry as a brick. So you want to balance the casein and whey to keep that moistness, but still that fluffiness. So some of the cons, the texture. The protein powder isn't as powdery or as fine as other brands. Powdered sugar versus sugar. MyProtein is closer to sugar, and then other brands are closer to powdered sugar. And I'm just talking about the whey. The casein is really fine. It's like a powder, but the whey, more of a coarser whey, not super fine. Second thing is no mix-ins. Sometimes I want a little bit of mix-ins to, you know, spice things up, like maybe some sprinkles in the birthday cake, some cookie crumbs in the cookies and cream. That would make things pretty exciting, pretty fun, but I'm okay with it not being there, because if it was there, it would probably be more calories per scoop, and that would not be fun. So, you know, I'm okay with it, but it's a con. It would make things a little more fun if there were sprinkles in the birthday cake or Fruity Pebble pieces in the Fruity Cereal one, but all good. Another con, no peanut butter flavor. You guys in the UK have a peanut butter flavor, but in the US, we do not have a peanut butter flavor, and I'm so jealous, because if you know me, and if you know this channel, I'm a huge fan of peanut butter. I absolutely love peanut butter. I could eat jars of peanut butter in one sitting. It's the best thing in the world, and there's no peanut butter flavor in America, which is pretty sad, because I really want a peanut butter flavor for MyProtein. So MyProtein, if you watch this, please hit us with a peanut butter flavor. I need that. And also the flavors could be stronger. All of the flavors, they don't have a super strong, like, chocolate brownie, like this is a brownie in your face. Lucky Charms is hitting me all over, like it's just not happening. All the flavors on a scale of 1 to 10 of how strong it could be, it's probably like a 6. But those are all the cons. So overall, do I recommend you buy MyProtein? Absolutely, because it's so cost effective. The flavors are pretty on point. They're consistent. I really like MyProtein. I'm gonna continue to buy from them. Who wants to spend a ton of money on protein powder? Not me. Thank you so much for watching this video. And if you want me to make a protein shake with every single one of these flavors, literally put equal amounts of every single flavor in a protein ice cream and taste it and see if it tastes good. If you want me to do that, let me know down below. But thank you so much for watching this video. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video.